Thank you all so much for clicking on today's Dallas Cowboys Report video. Before we dive into the show, focused on rumors, draft, free agency, and one trade one, I want to make sure everyone clicks subscribe because we know that over half of you guys who watch the show actually aren't subscribed, which means you keep coming back, you enjoy the show, and yet you're not actually subscribed and you're missing out on videos. We do videos every single day here at the Dallas Cowboys Report, sometimes multiple times a day, and we're live once a week. So if you want to stay up to date as the Cowboys go through yet another critical offseason, hit that big red button and subscribe. I'm going to try to get ahead on this particular rumor because I know what's coming on Monday when major media and the radio sports talk shows start popping up again. Trade for Matt Stafford. He's from Island Park, the local kid. Yeah, 1 star on this one. Not a fan of it. Look, you have a better quarterback. That's the number one thing. Now, for those of you that don't know, Matthew Stafford and the Lions have agreed to a trade. The Lions are going to rebuild. He's going to try and go somewhere and win games. He's relatively cheap, $43 million over the next 2 years, unless he gets an extension from his new team. The reason this is 1 star is that I like the idea of going after and pursuing a quarterback in the event you don't pay Dak. But that if shouldn't be in the cards. You have a better quarterback in Dak Prescott. Look, I like Matt Stafford a lot. I think he is a very good quarterback. I think all the numbers back that up. I think he's been in a pretty rough situation because the Lions are, well, they're not all that great in the end. They've been a pretty bad organization for a couple years now. He put up good numbers. He's been a bit banged up, but he always plays through them. But you have a better quarterback already in Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's 2019 was way better than Matthew Stafford these past couple years. So from my point of view, and I hope the Cowboys agree, but who knows, if you have the better quarterback, don't downgrade. Yes, there's a difference in the money. You pay Dak, it's actually not as much as would be on just a normal franchise tag for year 1 and year 2 of the tag, of course. Dak's better. Don't downgrade at the quarterback position spot. You know, Stafford's good, Dak's better. The difference is not enough to justify moving on from Dak Prescott in terms of the money saved. I say you keep Dak Prescott. So pick a quarterback for me, and I'm scared, but I'm going to make it the pinned comment anyway. Type MS for you want Matthew Stafford, or type DP for Dak Prescott. This question will be the pinned comment on today's video. I'm voting Dak all the way, but if you get the ad break, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Let's talk draft here for a little bit. How about Penei Sewell to the Cowboys? 1 star on this one as well. Look, if you remember, maybe you saw Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft, NFL.com writer, very smart guy. Kept his first 5 picks the same in what I'm going to call both versions. I'll explain what that means in a second. Lawrence Wilson, Jamar Chase actually goes number 3 instead of Penei Sewell, and Rashawn Slater goes off the board first over Sewell at a Northwestern. I'm a bit surprised by that one. Now, in his original version of the mock draft, he had Patrick Surtain going 6, Devonta Smith going 7, Justin Fields 8, Farley 9, Penei Sewell, he falls the Cowboys all the way down there at number 10. And then after Jeremiah put out that addition, the Lions, it was revealed, hey, they're going to trade Matt Stafford. So he edits the mock draft and mentions it. Devonta Smith now goes 6, Fields 7, there goes Penei Sewell, number 8 to the Carolina Panthers, and the Cowboys end up with Patrick Surtain. Regardless, I'm going to give it the 1 star. If Sewell is there, do it. I think he's going to be a top 5 player in the draft class. I think defense is a bigger need, but at some point you do need a left tackle, and you could play him at left guard for a year or move on from Tyron Smith, whatever, you're fine. I'm on board with it. At that point, yeah, if he's there at 10, I got no problems. It would be a bit of a surprise, probably on par with around CeeDee Lamb falling to the Cowboys last year, but if Sewell's there at 10, because of the value and because you will need a left tackle very soon, or potentially even this year or next year, and because he's the consensus, I think at that point, best player on the board, I'm on board with it. I don't think it ends up happening, but in the event he's there, a guy that will end up being top 5 on my board, it makes a lot more sense than going with another receiver or tight end. At that point, I'm not going to argue with the value and the fit of Penei Sewell at number 10. I just don't think it ends up happening. So let me know in the comments section, who you guys want the Dallas Cowboys draft? Let me know in the comments section. Is there a defensive guy? Is there an offensive guy? Let me know what you guys think. While you're down there, pay attention. We got a deal for you guys from our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet. Takes you right into that BetUS site. And use promo code Cowboys125. That gets you two things. And put down at least $100. 125% deposit bonus and a Dak Prescott jersey. Email us, cowboys@chatsports.com. I'll put that email in the comments and in the description. Email us, cowboys@chatsports.com, if you have questions or if you've signed up and deposited, you want to claim that jersey. It's that simple. 3 steps. Remember, chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code Cowboys125. Put down $100. Then email us, cowboys@chatsports.com. Let's go to free agency here, kinda. Gerald McCoy, is he going to return? 2 stars on this one. I'm going to stick with the 2 stars on this. The Cowboys have made some mention, Stephen Jones, that, we plan on having McCoy back. We'll see. What I do like, and this I actually feel better about adding McCoy again in terms of just impact in terms of the locker room. McCoy revealed he was helping Neville Gallimore this season with some film study. I like that a lot. You're limited in terms of how much you can engage with coaches, especially in the offseason. I think McCoy helping mentor Gallimore is a good thing. Now, the Cowboys did cut him, of course, after the quad injury, but I do want to make this note. I think McCoy helping Gallimore is awesome. I love that. I think that's great leadership from a guy not even on the team. That's a good thing. Even if you bring back McCoy, and you've got him and Gallimore and Tristan Hill coming off of his own injury and Antoine Woods playing the nose tackle role, I don't think that fixes your defensive tackle spot. It might be able enough to where you can try and survive for a year, but I would much rather pursue a big-name defensive tackle, even in addition to Gerald McCoy, because he should not be that expensive. He's coming off a quad injury. We know what happened to Dontari Poe when he was coming off his own quad issue. So I like McCoy. I'm down to bring him back at the right cost, of course, but I'm not of the mindset of, we bring him back and now you're fine at defensive tackle. That's just not where I'm at, and I don't think the Cowboys are either. But you guys can get your votes in here. Do you want to bring back Gerald McCoy? Y for yes or N for no? Again, it's always at the right price naturally, but yeah, I am on board to re-sign or sign, I guess, technically speaking, Gerald McCoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Y for yes, you want to bring him back. N for no, you don't. Let's talk draft to wrap things up here. How about taking Micah Parsons? 2 stars on this one. I think he is in play at 10 because the Cowboys love off-ball linebackers. And as we've mentioned before on the show, Micah Parsons would love to play for the Cowboys. From his Instagram recently, he was asked, hey, play for any NFL team, who would it be? And he says he wants to finish it or start where he finished and all that kind of stuff. He kind of phrased it weird. But you see what's above his head right there? AT&T Stadium. He's made mention of this before. He said he wants to stay in the blue and white. He's dropped the hints that he wants to be a Cowboy. And I think there's a real chance he's on board at number 10. I would not like this pick. And it has less to do in terms of Micah Parsons' impact and being a good football player. He is, although there are some issues in coverage. But he can hit, he can run, he can blitz. There have been character concerns mentioned by several different draft insiders, which I think mostly stems down to general immaturity and also some hazing incidences at Penn State. Parsons' numbers are great. See 109 tackles, 14 tackles for loss. Look at those sacks. The numbers are impressive. I have concerns about once again investing a premium pick in an off-ball linebacker. Yes, Micah Parsons can blitz a little bit, and he's able to rush the passer. So can Jaylon Smith. My concern, and why I don't want to draft Micah Parsons at 10, is I'm concerned you're drafting Jaylon Smith all over again. And if the instincts don't get better, because he hasn't played off-ball linebacker very much, he was an edge to begin his high school career and was recruited to one at Penn State that moved to linebacker. I'm worried you're making the same mistake again. And you're investing in this high upside athletic linebacker, but he's got coverage and instinct issues, and it just ends up being an okay pick. He got bigger needs, as far as I'm concerned, than investing in another off-ball linebacker. If you trade down, okay, it's a different conversation. I feel better about Parsons at 10 than I ever did inside him in the top 5, but I want to go in a different direction. I want to go corner or even trade down. Now, we'll talk plenty, of course, about the NFL draft this offseason. So if you want to stay updated on everything going on around the Cowboys, who they could draft, who they're visiting, blah, 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 everything around the Cowboys, hit that big red button and subscribe. It's youtube.com/CowboysTV.